Hello, mate.
How are you, buddy?
Good man, you?
All good, all good. It's a bit of a scorcher, isn't it?
Hey, what beautiful day to be outside. Look at that weather. Look at that. Beautiful. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's lovely. It's lovely. Beautiful day to be cooking up a Chateaubriand, mate. How's that?
Mate.
Ooh, hang on. That's missing something.
I know, mate. I know the challenge was to do a beef Wellington, but I had a bit of an ingredient failure, and I didn't get any pastry, so it's too late. So I'm gonna do a deconstructed beef Wellington with a mushroom and bourbon cream sauce.
Ooh.
So do not fear, mate. Do not fear.
All right. Well, first things first. You know that today our sponsor is Buffalo Trace, so I think we should have a quick one of those and then talk about the meat. Hang on.
Yeah.
I've got mine here. I'm going to have a quick Buffalo Trace and ginger ale, mate.
Oh, lovely.
Here we go. Let's put a couple of cubes in there. Don't know if you can see that there.
I tell you what, mate. Let me just go and get my little glasses. Hold on.
Here we go. Get a couple of cubes going there. Little splash of the Buffalo Trace. Right, that's enough of a splash, I think. And then a little bit of ginger ale. I'm quite liking the old ginger stuff lately, and we'll have a chat. But later on, we're catching up with somebody that knows a little bit about ginger, so let's catch him then. All right, Jack, you ready to go? Look at that.
Cheers, Hills.
Oh, cheers, mate. Here we go. Oh, that's refreshing. Wow.
I tell you what, mate, with loads of ice, just neat. It's really, really smooth.
Okay, with the ginger, I'm pretty chuffed, mate. Wow.
Awesome. Got ice and a slice in there, or just a bit of ice?
Just ice and ginger ale, mate, with my Buffalo Trace. There you go.
Awesome.
So yeah, so our meat sponsor today is Riley and Sons out of Glasgow. How cool is that?
Mate, once again, Lorna's back. The glamorous Lorna puts us to shame.
And so she'll be joining us at 4:30. She's pretty amazing. I'm sure they're up to something amazing up there. And then it's a bit of a secret, Jack, and don't tell anybody we know this, but it was her birthday yesterday.
Mum's the word.
So let's see how that goes. We'll get everybody to wish her happy birthday when she joins in. And then they sent us down some. I think you cooked some of yours, but I'm going to put mine on after the beef Wellington.
Oh, mate, yeah. I had mine for lunch. They were in a baguette. Well, a nice soft brioche. I had 2 pigs in blankets with plenty of mustard and tomato sauce. What a lovely lunch.
Oh, sensational. So, yeah, some gigantic pigs in blankets. And they've got a bit of a sale going on up there. So there's selected items are up to 50% off. And I think the pigs in blankets, they're doing 6 of them for $4.99, if my memory serves me right.
Did you say $4.99? What a bargain.
$4.99. Yep.
£4.99. £10 these are.
£10, yeah, for the Chateaubriand, mate. And this is one of the finest cuts. So you've shown your Chateaubriand. Let me just quickly whip over and I'll see if I can show it in here. But I've got mine cooking away in there.
Oh, did you go for the full-on beef Wellington? Is that a pizza stone you got it on as well?
Yeah. So hang on. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can unclick this thing. There's a bit of magic involved here, but I should be able to unclick this thing. Here we go. Oh. Look at that. And then right next to it, some potato dauphinoise bubbling away.
Oh, mate, that's a full-on roast you've got going on.
Yeah, so I put it on the pizza stone just so it doesn't worry the pastry too much. And I've got the meter thermometer going in there as well. Not sure if you can see that. The old trusty old meter, mate.
So what sort of doneness are you aiming for inside your Chateaubriand?
Well, the meter already had a temperature gauge, a predefined unit in it, and I've gone for medium rare. So I've actually got myself organised this time, and I've got another phone.
Look at that.
So there's the meter app, and what it's saying at the moment is, well, I've opened the lid now, so it's only 145 degrees in there. I had been cooking everything at 200. The internal temperature is 43, and the target is 57. How's that?
You know what, mate? I've been using the meter for a while now, and it's pretty spot on as well. So if that says it's going to be like 40 minutes, for example, that will be 40 minutes. It's hate to use the phrase, an amazing piece of kit, but it is.
It's a very nice bit of kit in it, mate. It's a very nice bit of kit. Mine says 9 minutes remaining, but I think because I've opened the lid, that's going to be a little bit more. So it'll probably come off a little bit after once I've done the just before we cross over to Lorna at 4:30, and then once we've crossed over to Lorna, what are we doing after then, mate?
Mate, at 5 o'clock, we're moving over to the bar, and we're having a session with London Carl, and he's going to talk us through how to make a cherry-flavoured Buffalo Trace cocktail.
Oh my God, a cherry-flavoured Buffalo Trace cocktail.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be it. How are we going to get the cherry flavour in there?
We've got a bit of cherry syrup, mate, and I think we've got some lemon juice going in there, some sherry, obviously some ice. But just wait for the knock at the door, mate.
No worries, no worries. Oh, we love Carl, mate. He's such a he has such a way with making cocktails, and he's so knowledgeable. I can't wait to catch up with him a bit later as well. I'm looking forward to that one.
I think we threw him last time, didn't we? When we were like, we want to make it in a jug, and he had like a single serving cup, and we're like, big jug of it, we.
So yeah, Carl. Oh, great. So we'll be making that recipe there, and then the recipe we'll post on our. We posted on the Sizzle and Fire page after the show, or at some point after the show. Okay.
Perfect, mate.
And he always makes wonderful cocktails. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with the gin and the ginger and Buffalo Trace right at the moment. But once you hit Carl's cocktails, you're in another level, mate, isn't it?
I don't know if you just saw in the comments as well. A friend of mine, Whiskey Wings, who's got an amazing Instagram page. He was saying if you just drink Buffalo Trace, plenty of ice with soda water, that's a perfectly good sipping drink in a highball glass, mate. So, yeah, check them out.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll do that. That's a good idea. That's keeps a bit more of the original Buffalo Trace smoky flavour, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the meat then. So maybe I should tell you a little bit about my my beef Wellington and how I've been cooking that up. How's that sound?
Yeah, mate, talk me through it. Yeah, I'm interested. Obviously, like the premise of it is really interesting to me. So, regale me.
Well, so I found a pretty good recipe online, and then so basically what you do is, and I'll post up pictures of it later and a little bit of a instruction as well. But basically, just you take the Chateaubriand, or it often has another name. What's the other name?
This is the centre cut fillet, mate, the Chateaubriand.
Yeah. So it's a really good part of the fillet. So we took that, and I gave it a sear on the barbecue already. So about a half a centimetre all the way around, seasoned first, then about half a centimetre all around it's cooked. And then even on the ends as well, you even sear the ends, give them a bit of a, make sure they're sealed, because what you don't want, you want to retain all the juices.
It's quite a round shape, isn't it? If you like look at the one here, it's got a bit of a nice like curve to it. So yeah, you want it raw at the end, do you?
So I seared that, then took it off. Whilst it was still warm, rubbed it with a bit of mustard. Or actually brushed it with a bit of mustard whilst it was cooling. And then whilst doing that, made the mushroom duxelle. How's that?
Hey.
Fancy words of mushrooms and garlic. The butter in a pan, and you let it dry out a lot. And then what you do is and then some prosciutto ham, okay? So then what you do, it's quite involved, you know, this beef Wellington. I didn't realise how involved it was.
When you said we were going to cook him, I was like, bloody hell, he's pushing the boat out this week.
Yeah, it's quite advanced, this one. So yeah, so then it's a bit of glad wrap, right? And you lay that down. You put some prosciutto ham on that, so enough so that you can, when you roll it, it'll roll around. Hang on, I think someone's at the door. Just hang on, we might.
Someone's knocking at your door. You won the postcode lottery. Someone's ringing your bell.
So, yeah, so the ham goes down, and then you put your dried mushroom duxelle when it's all cooled in a little patch. It doesn't have to go all the way around, and then your Chateaubriand then that's been seared, plonk it on top of that, roll it up nice and tight into the fridge so it seals. Cool, about 15 minutes. Whilst you're doing that, you get the pastry ready. You roll out the pastry, the stuff that you'd forgot in your ingredients list down at your...
I didn't forget it. Tesco's didn't put it in my order, so what can you do?
So, and then, yeah, cool. I think I've got something just arrived.
Oh, awesome. What you got?
Oh, it looks like some ingredients. A cocktail a bit later, champion.
I thought you said it was Lorna's birthday, not yours.
I'll pop that down there. So, yeah, all right. So that'll be great. We'll whip that up a little bit later. Yeah, and then, yeah, so once you've done that, you get the pastry. Oh, I think we've got another knock at the door now. Sorry, mate. It's a...
It's like picking a circus in your ass.
So, yeah, yeah, then once you've done that, you take it out of the fridge and you put the Chateaubriand onto the pastry on top of the duxelles and the prosciutto. Same thing, then again, roll it up nice and tight, put it back in the fridge to set. About 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then kaboom, onto the grill. Now, I put mine there on a pizza stone, just so that there's not too much heat come up from the bottom. Just keep the indirect heat off it there. But,
I was going to say, how have you set the grill up? Is it all the burners on, or have you done like a bit of offset?
I've done a bit of offset, so I think I might like give it a little bit of a. I might give it a heat it up a bit. That pastry needs a bit of a. The pastry needs a bit crisping up now. I can see it sort of looks pretty good. Ooh. It's not bad, is it?
Happy, mate.
Yeah, so I'll just heat that up, let that get a bit warmer in there, and so that pastry goes a little bit nice and browner, because the internal temperature, I've got another 5-10 degrees to go on the internal temperature there, so I'll get that nice and hot to get that pastry crisp, and then we'll be ready for Lorna.
Awesome, mate.
So yeah, so tell us about what are your plans with your Chateaubriand, mate?
Well, I'll tell you what, mate. I'm going to start it now while we're talking. So as we do, can you see the grill there? Can you see the grill?
Oh, yeah.
So I've got half an onion finely diced. That's going in. And then I've got 300 grams of chestnut mushrooms. They're going in. And then what we're going to do is just let these sweat down until they become nice and soft. And then I've got a little bottle of chicken bone broth. That's going to go in. A dash of buffalo trace. And then to finish, a little dash of cream. And that's pretty much our sauce done. And for the Chateaubriand, what I've done is I've got the sizzle zone screaming hot. So I'm just going to give it, as you said, nice bit of colour all over it. And then put it in the barbecue. And I've created like a bit of an offset zone. So I've got 2 of the burners on, 2 of the burners off. So yeah, I'll just let it come up to temperature nicely. Aim for like maybe 47 degrees Celsius. Chateaubriand and get away with it, because it's a nice bit of quite lean beef, so you don't want to go too rare, too well done, or it'll be horrible. So yeah, that's the plan, mate. That's the plan.
Okay, all right. Well, mine's getting really ready. Mine's getting really ready to come off. I'm a little bit ahead of time here. So how am I going with you?
I'll tell you what. Can you see the sizzle zone? Yeah. Let's get mine on now. It should be. Mate, I'll tell you what. This is screaming hot.
Okay, let's watch this. Ooh, you're gonna sear it all out. Oh, bit of smoke going there.
Smell coming off that is amazing.
All right, whilst you do that, I think this is quite nice. I'm going to have another one of these Buffalo Trace and Gingers, okay?
Lovely.
Okay, so just for everybody watching, yep, at 4:30 we're going to tee up with Lorna of Riley and Sons that provided the meat. Check them out on Instagram, Riley and Sons, and then also on their website. They've got a bit of a sale going on at the moment, in particular on the Chateaubriand, £10 for the half a kilo Chateaubriand there, which is the centre cut fillet, beautiful piece of steak, and plenty of other specials going on there as well, including the pigs in blanket, the gigantic pigs in blanket. They seem to like the pigs in blankets, don't they?
Mate, it's like their signature meat. Every time they send us something, we get a little packet of pigs in blankets, and this time they just went big. Can't complain at all because sausage and bacon, what's not to like?
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Everything tastes better with sausage, bacon. So, yeah. And then afterwards, we're going to be joined by Carl. That's going to help us make a buffalo trace cocktail. Oh, not to forget, that's what I'm going to be enjoying the Chateaubriand with, mate.
Oh yeah, the Malbec, yeah, lovely.
Killer.
Beefsteak wine. One of their, I think that's one of their original wines they started with, isn't it? The Malbec. That's what I remember we had before they bought all their. They've got an amazing lineup of wines. So before that, we had the.
Definitely. They've got a couple of little awards on there. The Global Malbec Masters, silver. They've also got a bronze winner at the International Wine Challenge. There you go, 2020. So, yeah, check that one out. That's going to go really, really well with the Chateaubriand a little later. Jack, I think we've lost you. Maybe your phone's overheated and shut down there. But I'm just going to pop a couple of cubes in here. Ooh. Whilst we wait, hang on. Here we go. A little bit of the old Buffalo Trace. How's the studio audience today? Nice. All right, let's pop that one in there. A bit of ginger. Get us going there. Jack, we might have lost you. Hang on. All right. Ooh. Jack's meat check. Riley and Sons Butchers. There you are. Hi, guys. Go live. I think we've lost Jack. He's overheated. All right. Low carb. How are you, buddy? Good to chat. All right. Well, I might just grab this one here. Ooh. Pop that over here. Have a quick sip. All right. My meter says time to go. So I think that's done in there now. Let's have a quick look. Oh, I think that's lovely and crispy like that, isn't it? Yeah, maybe another minute or two. Done. Just giving it a bit of a blast, but I won't stare. Another 2 minutes, and that'll get it going there. Jack. Oh, Jack's Meat Shack. Here we go. In we go. But who else is online? I've got to get some new glasses on. Jack, champion.
Mate, the phone got too hot and it died.
Mate, it likes you too much. You've got to find a phone that doesn't like you so much.
Nobody. I have to think of another place to put it out of the shade. Hold on. Let's move it around here. It's nasty, mate.
Low carbs online there, you mate? I don't blast them. Read the comments. Hearing the sizzle over the... There you go. Good morning. Boom. All right, so where are you with your cook-up, mate, now that your phone's back online?
So we are. Let's have a look. I'll show you. So the beef is now off and is up above the actual sauce. So what I'll do is just close the lid.
Yeah.
To let that come up to temperature, mate. But, yeah, we give it a nice bit of colour. The beef, the Chateaubriand, and then the mushroom and the onions are just sweating away nicely. So once they're soft, we'll go in with our bone broth. Then we'll add in our cream, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then we'll add our Buffalo Trace just to finish it off.
Okay. Well, what's low carb saying there? I'm struggling to read it. I'm staring into the sun.
Hey, he's back. I was going to jump on and wingman for a bit.
Ooh.
Rob's there, mate. He's like Superman saving the day.
Well, we've got Yeah, go on. Let's see if we can have a chat in a low carb, just quick. How's that sound? You
Come on
reckon?
then, Rob. Come,
Go
Rob.
on then, Rob. In you go.
In you come.
Low carb. All right. Joining. We might have to be careful. We might have caught him in his underpants. He might have just got out of bed.
Mate, in a state of undress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Audience, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Wait for low carb. Oh, I think he's changed his offer. He's not going to do it now.
Where's he gone?
Low carb. Low carb. Here we go. I've hit the button. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. All right.
There he is. There he is.
Jack, here we go. I think mine's about ready to come off. I can see a bit of smoke in here. I think.
How you doing, Rob?
Yeah, very good, mate. I'm just getting mic'd up, so I haven't had a chance to go through hair and makeup.
I need it. I think so.
Getting mic'd up.
Can we hear you? How are you? How are you, Rob? I can't hear you talking.
Oh, it looks like he's got a big old spread on their heels. Big old. He's got the Weber Summit out. He's cooking a load of stuff. That looks good.
Is he? He's not saying much.
Yeah, give me a minute, dude. I'm just sorting myself out of mine. In fact, I'll drop off and invite you back on in a minute.
Mate, this is live. You can't be unprepared. You've got to be ready to go no matter what. How's yours coming on, Hills?
Look at that, Jack.
Oh,
Jack.
mate, look at that.
How's that?
Oh.
I think
That looks lovely, mate.
See what I put on there for Lorna?
What's that? Some hearts. Oh. Oh, that's so nice.
How cool is that?
That's really nice.
All right, I might just take the program. I'll take my little meter out and then, there you go, everybody. Look at that. Beef Wellington, O'Reilly and Sons, Shadow Briand, including Parma ham, mushroom duxelles, all cooked on the charbroil barbecue while slurping away on a couple of buffalo trace ginger.
I tell you what, mate, the fact that you've managed to cook that